What's going on, my fellow go-getters and future go-getters? Nam Ratna here. Again, 1/3 of the trio of go-getter real estate. This is post reason number 2 why those of you out there in this event page, you've clicked interested in coming to our monthly event. You also may know that we have a 2-day seminar coming up that same weekend, May 26th and 27th, and you're just thinking about getting to know our company more, thinking about coming to our events. You haven't clicked going yet or confirmed. You're just thinking about, you're interested. And those of you that are coming, but you haven't put it into your calendar, I'm going to come at you with 6 more reasons why you should come to our events and get to know us, myself, my business partner, Sarah and Taylor, a little bit more, and learn about real estate from us. And you should just learn about real estate in general, not just from us. But if you're in Winnipeg, we're here. We help people in Toronto as well. But just connect with us, come to our events, because we're real. We do this every day. I'm actually standing outside of one of our very, very first rentals. It's on West End, 398 Agnes. I love the West End. It's a great area. You find good people, up and coming neighborhood. And 398. So this is one of our first rentals. You can see our sign here again, 5571234. It's a nice little lot, nice dead end street. You can see it's a dead end street. That's always good for value. Dead end streets is always good for appraisal value, just to let you know. So this piece of property, I'm giving you reason number 2. The reason number 2 you need to come to our events and register for our events is you should learn how to earn an Infiniti, maybe there might be a better word, but in my terms, an Infiniti ROI, which is a return on investment on through rental properties, right? How to get an Infiniti return on your investment through rental properties using the strategy Buy, Fix, Refinance, and Rent. That's the strategy that we use for the first about a year and a half. We still use it sometimes, teach our students this, but it was our bread and butter for the first 2 years, which got us out of the rat race. We went crazy on it. And it's a way to get your investors' money out. Okay, so this particular deal, we found it through calls to realtors, off market. The guy was going into foreclosure, so pre-foreclosure. We purchased it for $118,000, and it was already in pretty good condition. City assessment is about 188, so already in good condition. We ended up buying it at 118. We had to put in about $8,000 of work. Okay, so we did some painting, some little flooring, a new carpet in the rooms, dishwasher, things like that. Made it nice, functional, beautiful. It's got a full basement. It's 3 bedrooms, 1 full bath, about 1,300 square feet bungalow. And we did that. Then we went back to the bank and got it reappraised. And we looked at comparables. So there's a system. You have to understand what the value of this property is. After we looked at comps, we realized that the property value of this is around that 180 to 190 mark. So we got our appraisal done after, and we got it appraised at 188. Okay. Now we don't have. So we went back to the bank and said, hey, the new value of this property now is 188. We would like to refinance the property. Now we don't need to refinance it all the way to 188. So what we did was refinance it to 180. Okay, so we refinanced the property to $180,000. So what happens after that? So what we did was, at that time, we were getting 80% loan to value. So the initial purchase at $118,000, we had our investor who brought down 20% for the down payment and $8,000 for the repairs, and a couple extra grand for the closing costs and holding costs. So he brought in about 23 plus another 8, so you'll have about like $35,000 for the investment. Okay, so that's what the total investment was. So our investor brought money for the down payment and for the repairs. We went in, did all the work, got it all repaired, got it all repaired within like 30 days. Before even the first mortgage payment was up, we've completed the repairs and put in a new tenant. Okay, so within the 30 days, we went back and refinanced. Now, it's tougher to do this nowadays. We did this about, I guess, almost 3-4 years ago now. But we went back to the bank and refinanced right away at that 180 mark. And we were getting 80% loan to value. So 80% of 180 is about $144,000. So that $144,000 goes back to our bank, wipes out the original mortgage and purchase price, which was $118,000. Which leaves us with about $29,000 in our bank investors' initial principal money paid back, along with his repair money and all the $8,000 repair money and all that, then we're left with, I think it was about $8,000 or $9,000 profit, right? So after we refinanced the property, we got all the investors' money back, including the money that we put down for repairs and all that kind of stuff. He got his repair plus his return, and we made, and after his repair money, I think we didn't actually make $10,000. I think we ended up making about $3,000 or $4,000 profit, and that's tax free. And now we own the property with all the money that we had put in, the original down payment money and the original repairs. When we refinanced the property at 180, it was all given back to the original investor. So now there's no money in this property. It's all 100% the bank. And our investor's not in this deal anymore, and it's just my company. And now we cash flow, I think, approximately $250, and that's with no money in the deal. So that's an infinity return on your money. Now we took that same capital, same money that we used to buy this property and renovate this property from our investor, and we just rinsed and repeat to buy more properties, more duplexes, and we did that with other investors. So we buy it under market value, fix it up to where we know the value is going to be at by studying comps, refinance it, get all the money back to our investors, right, plus their return, and now we own the property outright, and we just make sure it's cash flowing well, and we collect the rent, and there's no money in it. So that's an infinity ROI on your deal. Okay, so I'm going to double check the numbers that I put in there. I want to make sure that it was done. The deal was done a while ago, but I'm pretty sure those are the right numbers. But that's it, guys. I mean, I would even break even on the refinance and my company not make any money, as long as all the money's out and the investors got his return, and I'm making great cash flow because that's what I want, and there's no money in the deal. That's a infinity return on my investment, which is an amazing thing. So I see one of the tenants. What's going on, man? How you doing? One of my tenants there. These guys are awesome. Like, these guys are amazing. Like, when someone came in and they painted, like, we didn't have a fence back there before. There is now, but originally when we first bought it, there was someone who came and spray painted. These tenants, they came in and they painted it out from the outside by themselves before we even could come and do it, within the first day. And that's the type of tenants we look for. Okay, so that's reason number 2, guys. Those of you who are kind of familiar with real estate, have bought properties before, kind of understood the lingo and what I'm talking about: refinance, 80% loan to value, appraisals and a forced appreciation and all those kind of things. But if you don't know that, you need to come to our event and learn more on how we do this. And if you're thinking you can't do this still in Winnipeg, you definitely 100% can. My students are still doing this. We're finding deals that you can definitely do that for. So if you have any comments or questions, you can just comment below. But other than that, take action. I really hope to see you at the event. And you'll be getting some emails from me personally, just asking some questions just to find out your real estate goals and stuff like that. So be sure on the lookout for it. And I hope to connect with everyone very soon. May 23rd is our monthly event. Okay, that's about 3 hours. We're going to talk about raising capital. And May 26th and May 27th is our 2-day event, guys. Hope to see all of you there. Remember, dreams are big. Taking action is way bigger. Go get it.